Hello friends, Namaskaram, how are you? Myself is Dr. Jinesh Soni. I am an advocate. In today's class, I will discuss section 14 of BNS along with its importance and how to claim the immunity more specifically in cases concerned with Prevention of Corruption Act. To understand the topic more effectively, we will take certain example so that I could clarify you the subject, and in case you are having the legal trouble, you could easily encounter the same without any panic or anxiety. I know that being a layman, it is not possible for you to apply section 14 of BNS. But with the help of example, you could easily understand even your case and could easily apply section 14 of BNS. I request all of you to maintain the proper notebook with pen or pencil so that we could discuss the topic effectively, and later on you could note down the point and could maintain your record in effective format. For instance, you are in an office. Your name is Mr. B. We are just taking the illustration. Mr. A is your senior. Mr. A says to you, Mr. B, do one thing, just go and meet with Mr. C. He will give you certain article, please collect the same and come back to me and provide the same to me. What you will do? Definitely you will follow the instruction of your senior. In case you not followed, the concerned senior might take any action against you. Under that fear, you will proceed, communicate with Mr. C, collect the article and provide the same to Mr. A. This is basically called a routine course. Now we are taking more complicated scenario. Mr. A demanded bribe from Mr. C, but to collect the bribe he has sent Mr. B. And Mr. B is not having any knowledge regarding the said transaction or scenario. As per instruction of Mr. A, as I discussed earlier, he simply visit at the place of Mr. C, collect the money or article. In the meanwhile, he is caught red-handed by the team. The team will ask that you have taken the bribe on behalf of Mr. A. Mr. B is not prepared for the scenario. He might be in a panic and he might give certain versions, and even though he may be compelled to give confession. So in that scenario, despite of getting any panic, it's a time to work on the psychology along with the legal parameters so that we could easily encounter this scenario. So now we understand the problem, even diagnose the complex of the problem. Now it's a time to work on it so that we could have the effective solution. Now we will study section 14 of BNS. What it says? It simply says nothing is an offense. So basically it is providing the immunity to us. Am I right? Nothing is an offense. But there are certain conditions which are required to be followed, which is done by a person who is, or who by reason of mistake of fact, not by reason of mistake of law, in good faith, believes himself to be bound by law to do it. In that scenario, he would not be liable. There is an example attached with section 14 of BNS. First, we will consider the same. If you commit murder of any person, you might be prosecuted as per the BNS. You know that. Here in the example, Mr. A soldier, fire on the mob in consequence of order by his superior officer and in conformity with the commands of law. In that scenario, A has committed no offense. Because killing any person is an offense, but if the act is done in consequence of order of the superior authority and it is in conformity with the law, in that scenario, Mr. A or any person who is doing the act would not be responsible. So again, we are going to take the example. You are Mr. B. As per direction of Mr. A, you have visited the premises of Mr. C. You have obtained the money or article without any knowledge that it is bribe. In that scenario, you could claim the immunity as per section 14 of BNS. So the legal position is quite clear to us. how to claim the immunity, and how to work out on this scene. Now, the important question arises in the practical scenario, what to do. If you are caught red handed by the CB or by the ACB allegedly, in that scenario, there is no need to be panic on the spot. You may avail the option of Section 38 of BNSS, which says you are having the legal right to consult the lawyer of your own choice, because at that time you are in the custody of CBI or ACB and they are questioning to you. It is basically called interrogation. And apart from that, you could specify even to the consent code whenever you will be produced that you never demanded the bribe, and apart from that, you never accepted the same as if the article or the concerned money is a bribe. You may say that you simply followed the direction of your senior, in consequence of which you have met with Mr. C, obtained the article so that it could be given to Mr. A. In the meanwhile, you were caught red handed. You have explained the same to the concerned authority, but they failed to consider your point. By doing the same, we could have the effective legal remedy on board. Please be noted. I want to clarify that it is basically the exception which provides you the immunity, but to claim the same, you simply have to show that there is a mistake of fact. There is no mistake of law. And apart from that, in good faith, you believe that you are bound by law to follow that direction. But if there is any implication of you, for example, there is a constant call, there is a constant WhatsApp message in which your senior says to you, please collect the bribe from Mr. C. In that scenario, you could not claim the immunity. Good faith and believe that you are bound by law to follow that direction are must. You got my point now? So whenever you are having the case, you may rely on section 14 of BNS, and it is a very good point of defense mechanism to claim immunity from prosecution concerning cases under anti-corruption and under section 61 subclause 2 of BNS. I think that I have clarified you about the subject in more efficient, in the easy manner. See you in the next video. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.